Hey, welcome to
So,
the caves of fuck you.
so what is the plan? Last time we got like the harp, or are we getting the
Well,
harp?
we're getting the harp.
Right. So last time we got like the ring you were speaking of, right? The strength
Yeah, the
booster.
strength ring. It just ups our attack strength, you know. Always a good thing for when you're grinding.
No torches are not needed. That's nice. Oh, it's better even.
Yeah, you can use 2 torches, and if you use 2 torches, you get like higher field of vision. But with the zoom spell, with like the magic spell, you can just like get the full like vision from the beginning. It does fade after a while, but you know you can just put the back on.
Well, there's the question of how often I'm gonna use your magic.
You're mostly just gonna keep your magic for healing, honestly. You're not gonna use attack magic too often. There's no boss battle, so you know, in this place specifically, just whatever, just keep using that light spell. No reason to clutter your inventory.
There's no boss fights in this game besides like
No,
the update they did.
there are, well, in the original game, there's only like one kind of a boss battle. That's about it. There's also the final boss, obviously, but you know. Can you speak for a bit? Ennis? Okay,
Yeah, I can speak.
Never mind. I was just checking if the stream could hear you.
Right.
So basically, the dungeons in this game are very basic. Obviously, again, because this is like the first RPG. A lot of this place kind of feels like just putting in a random maze and going, yeah, okay, we made the dungeon, guys, we did it. All right, let's go home. Eat some takoyaki.
Well, I guess some dungeons you can just look at it like that, just make a maze and be done with it.
Sometimes it's fine. It's just kind of eventually it's just okay, whatever. The dungeon designs in this game are very simplistic and random, but you know, it's fine. Ah, I'm tired. Let me think for a minute. What was I going to talk about? Man, that house, I really hope I get that like house though. I should probably check if new ones have appeared. But
Right.
I would like the house. Like if I get that house, it's pretty big. You know, it's like 23 square meters when it comes to the living room, and then you have the bedroom, which is like 11 square meters. Yeah, then the usual kitchen and bedroom, but who cares if they're a little bit smaller? Those 2 rooms are big. That's what's important.
I think the coolest part really is that you got like a really good location. I wonder how much it's like worth in, what's it called, rent and shit.
It's 410 because you know I have to go below a certain amount.
Right.
But because of that, everyone wants it. I'm now 4 because of urchins, but otherwise, who knows? Because 431 people have like fucking have sent a reaction. 431, 31. Jesus Christ.
Man. Well, it makes sense with how good the house sounds, you know.
Because not a lot of things get like recommended to you to like East Rotterdam. And if they do, it's usually it's pretty expensive too. But the one I want is like the one I reacted to was like 408 in Vent. So yeah, it's pretty good. Nothing new added. There's nothing really new for me added. Okay, I just hope that 1, 2, and 3 decide, nah, I don't want this house. Fuck, this is gay, and then go home. But honestly, I think my only hope is that I forget about it and just like leave it alone. Yeah, because with how much of the demand there is for this place, I might not get it because even though I'm 4th, there are still like
3 other people in front of you.
There's 3 other people, and if they say yes and everything like makes sense, like oh they have all the papers and everything, I will not get it, unfortunately, which is sad. It's like it's close to. Oh, by the way, here's the harp. Is this where the harp is? I don't. Yes, the Lyre of Ire is the silver harp. Originally, in the original game, it's called the silver harp. Anyway, yeah, I hope it's close by the super, like the supermarket in Capella. It's just like 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, I can get to the Qualitaria, and in 6 minutes, I can get to the Burger King. And then there's just a bunch of fucking stores everywhere. It's great.
I'm confused with this game's design at times.
Why?
It's like, you have these buildings that you can see through and shit, and then there are those buildings where you can't, and you just have to walk in. It's like, it feels a bit inconsistent for some reason.
I suppose. I don't really know. No idea what he was saying there, I don't really care either. Ah yes, the golem. Apparently the golem gets put to sleep by the fairy flute. Guess what we got.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but that's after the dragon. First, right now we have to grind to level like 13, I believe, to fight the dragon. Honestly, I'm just grinding to get like the full-plated armor and the what's the iron axe? Tower.
Ah, damn it!
Hmm?
He blocked my roads. I wanted to get the chest.
No thieves here. Fuck.
This man really guarded his chest well, but now he can't get out himself.
Well, normally it's grind to level 13, but it was fuck it, like I'm level 12 now, let's fight the dragon. We got the effect spell, which I think basically it's like escape rope from Pokemon, where you can like that is a way to exit the dungeon.
Huh.
As you can see, I've bought the steel broadsword and the full-plated armor. With that, we can just head into the dungeon and fight the dragon. Are you ready to fight the dragon, Anders? We need one magical key.
Oh yeah, I am. Let's beat the shit out of him.
Right? We're gonna get the princess.
I can't help but constantly think I'm looking at Luigi.
Why?
It's like, you look at his head, and like I said, his fucking face part looks like the fucking nose, right?
You know
but
what?
then, like,
You're
the
right.
shadow underneath his head,
now.
it's like a mustache.
Holy shit. They also had, yeah, so here with the green dragon later becomes a venom enemy. Because it was a venom enemy in the first game, like the first game this was just like the venom enemy part, but now like his HP is checked. It can use fire breath, which does a lot of fucking damage. It can sometimes go first, so watch out for that. Make sure to heal as often as possible. You might be better off using magic unless you want to get the crits. Because magic does do more damage, but the crits, the great. And you want to keep like your magic for healing, so you want to see what you do about that.
Man, I love how heal is like constantly healing you for like 50 points. Oh look, now it's doing a high roll. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, how much health did this fucker have anyway?
I think he had like 200 something health.
Jeez. This really is like your fucking first boss fight, which you didn't have.
This is like the first. They actually made it a boss, because originally it wasn't even a boss. It does a lot of damage, but that's because it's like a late game, like a rather late game, like venom enemy. Now it also has a lot of HP.
How much health did it have in the original?
96, I believe.
Well, if by chance your damage output is the same as the last one, this would be seen as another form of a boss.
No, the damage output is about the same, so you're gonna do some damage.
How do most enemies die in like 4 to 5 hits at this point? I guess that makes sense.
Breathe fire. Heal.
And this is the case of if you lose your, if you lose MP, you're not gonna win this fight.
Yeah. We did it. We stopped racism.
Yeah, they should have jacked up the XP at least.
That I kind of already did, because the original game didn't give you any fucking XP.
Really? Well, that's glad to hear.
And you have to grind a lot in that game. Anyway, we finally found the princess, who seemed to have something for daddy. Mighty daddy.
Oh,
Daddy
daddy do.
Daddy take the princess. Why daddy? Tee. Squeak.
Man, this is so awkward. It's like...
Hard daddy. No,
What?
that's my name. Don't worry guys, that's just my name. Anyway, now we can hold the princess for the rest of the game if you wanted to. Like, you can beat the final boss with the princess in your arms. You don't actually have to bring her back to the king.
What does she do? Absolutely nothing, does she?
Absolutely nothing, but you can bring her with you.
Well, I'm just gonna imagine she did something. Emotional support.
Emotional support. And we're gonna have a threesome. Woo!
Or maybe you're not gonna have a threesome. Imagine you're holding her in her hands while you're doing all the fucking pumping. And it's like she's looking awkward like the third was like, why are you even holding me?
Yo, wanna have a threesome with the princess? I'm happy she's safe. Yeah, motherfucker. Okay.
No, I'm just gonna have vanilla stuff.
Anyway, we fucked. We had a threesome at us. Oh, did we not?
No, we had vanilla, not a threesome.
Okay, now we're gonna get the threesome. You know, we need to fight. Yeah, we need to fuck multiple times.
You know, Luigi has a lot of spunk.
I'm surprised there's no hentai made out of this.
How can you say? Luigi just has a lot of spunk.
This is Luigi's dreams. Like in his dreams, he is the hero.
You know, if I
No,
squint...
brave daddy! Thou hast delivered mine only child from evil. Words cannot express my gratitude. Come now, Gwilyn. Return thee to thy rightful place at my side. Is that where the queen is? She is my daughter and my queen. Wait.
You know, if I squint my eyes, I just see Daisy.
I must give my brave daddy a token of my undying appreciation. Brave daddy! Verily and truly, from the very bottom of my heart, Gwilyn, pray accept this modest symbol of mine affection, humble though it may be. Though we be far apart, ever shall I be at thy side. Now, brave daddy, go forth upon thy quest.
Why is everybody shouting?
Oh, daddy, my hero, my beloved princess, adored thee. Oké. Hier ben ik naar de set gegaan, zonder de eieren of whatever mee te brengen. Oeps. Dus ik ben opnieuw hier naartoe gegaan.
Now how about you repeat that for the English audience?
I completely forgot to bring the eier of whatever the fuck here. So I had to do it again. Oops. Anyway, we got a Staff of Rain. We got the second item, and for the third item we need the birthmark, which means we have to go all the way south from the western side.
So with the Staff of Rain we can ruin everybody's day.
Yes, we have found a gold golem here, which gives you shit XP, but a ton of money. So it's a good idea to find, like if you can find this guy, try to grind him a bit, because we're gonna need a lot of money for the next the next few equipment we can get.
Alright.
Now, along the way you might have seen like magic armor, ignore that. Magic armor is not that great. Or anyway, you can get the like legendary armor quite soon now, so like the magic armor is just not worth it. Just save it up for like the new shield and the sword. The fire sword. We learned the zoom spell, which I think Ennis already knows what that does. It basically just returns you back to the castle.
You can zoom everywhere.
Yes. Do not go into the town yet, because the town has very powerful enemies and they will kill you. 100%.
Let's see. I wanted to say that I was thinking of Akira Toriyama didn't touch this game, but no, he did. Because all the enemies were designed by him.
All the enemies were designed by him. Fuck the Chimera. Fuck that guy. What a fucking dick.
I don't like this guy's. Honestly, I think my biggest problem I remember of like the enemy designs in this game is that you're playing this. You also have like the Pokemon like monster Dragon Quest spell, and it's like I don't like any of most of these monsters designed to just have them as Pokeballs. They're not even that cool, most of them.
Really now.
Well, the Golem is cool, but it's like, do you want the gargoyle
No.
or the slime is cute?
Slime's cute.
Slime's
I'll take the slime.
Yeah.
I'll have the like Piccolo-looking demon.
You wanna have Darkies? No, Darkies aren't that bad.
I'll take a skeleton. Fuck it, why not?
Why not?
But what about the cyborg? No, the giant robot.
I wish we had him, honestly. I never got that one. And I never beat in that game either.
Well, speaking of which, a knight appeared.
Alright, never mind. This is one guy I would absolutely want to tame. It's a knight though, so what if it's human? I'm gonna tame him.
I always saw it as a robot, honestly. That's now that I think about it, like the ogre is also a pretty big staple of like the Dragon Quest games, but he's not in this game at all.
Even though you can like hunt that fucker and like then have him as a Pokeball in like that one Dragon Quest game.
Such a staple.
So it is one of those games where the monster size does affect your party number. So something like the dragon will take your entire party slot. But if you go for something small like the Draken, the Slime, and the Heal Slime, that's like 3 party members. But I believe stats do matter, but I don't know how that worked. Like I said, I never got further. You're really getting your ass kicked by this thing. I'm impressed. This fucking fat ass has enough strength to fucking break in the Xbox with like slamming it with a guitar.
Right?
I didn't expect Buggy to be that strong.
That's not Buggy. Speaking of like old people, there's a metal slime.
Oh, the XP monster.
You're never gonna get it though, so fucking ignore it. Just ignore it. You're never gonna get it anyway. The account iHypocrite, right?
Yeah.
He has decided to become the anti-VTuber. The anti-Veep. Furries aren't as bad as the Veeps, guys. And then he went a bit further and went, hey, dolphin sex isn't that bad.
I think he's coping. I think he had this one traumatic experience where he swam past dolphins. And they were like, he just happened to be in the territory.
I don't know why. Furries, man, they're the worst kinds of people. Not all of them, but goddamn. There's just this big amount of furries that are just... Ugh.
I like fucking animals, but at least I'm not a lolicon.
I like to fuck animals, but at least I don't like certain drawings.
Honestly, that is what it amounts to with Loliated. It's just a fucking drawing, bro.
It's not even knowledge at this point, that's VTubers.
I wonder what it is. I just have to. I don't know what it is.
It's simple. The VTubers are popular and getting money. They aren't popular and getting money.
You know what? You're right about that. They are getting some insane amount of money per chat, even.
Right, man. I remember fucking the like death girl. She got like fucking super chat war, and the Canadians decided, fuck you, we're gonna bombard you with some vet super chats. Stop! Stop!
Some fucking weep on the internet has like pulled out like the VTuber monies and said, fuck it, I'm going full VTuber now. Gonna buy a voice changer and everything, he said. Because the money they make, it is insane though.
But that's partially also because they have such likable personalities as well to combine with their VTuberism.
Yes.
It's something that like the ETOTs don't seem to really understand, because here you have also the difference, right? Like when the death girl got a bunch of red super chats, she was grateful, but she was also like, stop, it's too much.
Like many streamers would normally do.
But then you have the ETOTs that go, what do you mean you don't have $5 to spend on me? Okay, so this is the golem. He's very used to fairy flute. He's always blocking the town. Now, there's a bit of a problem with the remake of this game. Because originally he was supposed to stay asleep. He doesn't stay asleep. So you gotta keep spamming the flute.
No, dat wordt doel.
He falls asleep. Golem's asleep.
So what about the golem? Does he do
Golem
like
wakes
a
up! Oh
fuck
fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck.
Does he do like a fuck ton of damage?
Yes!
Oh
Yes!
shit.
He does a fuck ton of damage.
Man, they really did make this fucking remake harder at some aspects.
Yeah. But at least it's faster now. That's the biggest point. Please heal enough. Oh no! Yeah, that's basically what this fight is.
I have a major whoop whiplash. It's like, oh, I feel so calm now. Burn, 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 burn. I think that's why the golem wakes up.
The golem wakes up becomes the battle team. Fuck! You know, it would be a funny game design thing, right? If you like fight an enemy that you have to put to sleep and it keeps waking up, so you decide to turn down the game volume and he doesn't wake up anymore. It'd be a funny
And the game is conscious, so when you turn off the television sound, it also works. Man.
Now when you try to be cheeky and turn off the television sound, the bomb appears so you can't hear it.
Man, the fucking... Oh shit, I got it. But man, it's like those fucking ETOTs, man. That's my favorite one. There are two separate. There were two different ETOTs, right? That did the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I can bet your ass there are more out there.